Hello and welcome to today's live stream. And this channel is all about horses and my journey with horsemanship. So I'm doing live stream videos just on whatever happens to come up that day. So I'm anxious to see who is with me today. So if you don't mind leaving a comment and letting me know where you're from, that'd be a really great way to get today's video started. And that's when there's silence. Nobody, crickets, anybody? Okay, I'm going to adjust this a little bit here. Hi, Tracy. Thanks for joining today. Hi, Michaela. Hello, Tennessee, New York. Hello. Germany. Awesome. Cool. Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for joining today. I'm so happy to be able to chat with everybody. I know these live streams have been pretty few and far between, and I'm really missing them, but as summer is kind of coming along, things are getting busier at the farm. So I am doing as much as I can. And I also have a little update. I know a lot of you have been following my story and what's been going on, and I just wanted to let you know that my mother-in-law, thank you so much for all of your thoughts and prayers about her. She did pass. So we lost her 2 days ago. So thank you all so much. Thank you, Lucy. That's very kind of you. So, but I won't spend much time talking about that because I can't really, I just can't really talk about that right now. So thank you all so much. So I really appreciate it. So today I have some happiness here today. So we're gonna do something kind of fun, something happy. We're breaking some rules. This whole coronavirus thing just sucks. It just sucks. And so today I'm going to have my barn family close to me, and I'm gonna let you guys get to meet them. And we're gonna do a little Q&A so you guys can ask all kinds of questions. And we also have some puppies to show you. So today is all about happiness. Like I said, we're breaking the rules. We're all sitting a little closer than we should be, but we wanna do this live stream and talk to all of you. So we're breaking the rules today. Okay, so are you guys ready to meet everybody? It's kind of awkward because here I'm sitting right here and they're all right there staring at me. And they're either looking at me or watching on their phones this live stream, so it's super awkward for me to be doing this. So, all right, here you go, guys. Here they are. Okay, so we've got, oh, we have a chicken here too. Michaela's holding Louise. So we have Louise. We've got, so we have Tara up front with her puppy Nala, and then we have Michaela and Louise. Lily is there with Stella, and in the back I have Carly, and then there's Beck with her new puppy Mitzi, who is sound asleep, and then Bodie, of course, and there's Violet and Tova. Yeah, so we're really only missing a couple of our core group here, but yeah, I thought you guys would really enjoy meeting them. So what we're gonna do is a little Q&A, so you guys think of some questions that you have, and hopefully everybody will be able to, you guys will be able to hear everybody as they speak. I have a mic on right now and I'm gonna turn that off. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. If you guys can't hear them, then I'll turn my mic on and I'll answer for them if I need to. Okay. So here we go. All right, guys. And Lucy super chatted us 20 bucks already. How awesome is that? After I have to tell you guys, oh, they can't hear me now because I got my mic on. Here, I don't know, you guys will have to tell me if you can hear me. You guys give a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Or do I need to turn my mic back on? Is anybody giving a thumbs up?
No. Wait, no, that's Violet on her dad's.
Oh, I totally forgot. It's on my dad's account. Oh. So now it shows up as Tim Ford, and I'm like,
okay. Can anybody hear me?
They said turn the mic on.
Turn the mic on? Oh, darn it.
we can't.
Okay, so here's what I'll do. Maybe I'll pass it around. Pass it around. Okay.
Yeah, pass it around.
Hold on, I gotta take it off. Okay. All right, well, hopefully my phone doesn't die. Okay. All right. I think it's on. All right. Can everybody hear me better now?
I think Louise is interested in this food.
Okay, does that, oh, Bodhi, look out. Is that better? Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right. So I can't see any questions or anything. I'm just sitting here. So you guys will have to, somebody's going to have to help me out here. Beck, you help me out.
Stella, sit down. Sit down.
Okay. I'll read.
Do you mind if I sit down here with you guys?
Stella.
Okay. Stella, no. Nobody wants to hear you bark. Nobody. Okay. Oh, yeah, and we have Cinder over here, too. I didn't introduce that Cinder was sitting on Tova's lap. So there's Cinder. And Beck, what, oh my gosh. I wish that I could show you guys this adorable face. She's so cute. So Beck's puppy's name is Mitzi. She's just adorable. And how old is Mitzi?
8 weeks.
8 weeks old. And
Yesterday.
how old is Nala? 10 or 11 weeks? So, and then this Malamute puppy from 11 weeks. We're going to have to make sure that we take each animal up to the camera and show them off because, oh my gosh, adorableness.
And then
Okay.
we got Louise, the chicken. That's ours again. Oh, yeah.
All right, so Stephanie asks, what did everyone miss the most about being at the barn while having to isolate during the Corona Chronicles?
I just missed the barn. I missed hugging everyone
Don't step on me,
and
Stella.
just staying at the barn all day.
It's awesome. Okay,
the best.
anybody?
I just miss seeing everyone and riding.
Yeah, same.
I do.
Yeah, I missed
Yeah, riding.
I've won.
Okay.
I've won.
What?
Being with all my friends.
That's awesome. Me too. I missed everybody so much. Okay. Does anyone have a border collie pup? Collie at Beck's house?
Someone asked, how are you, Tova?
Yeah.
I'm great.
Shy Philly wants to know how you are. Tova says she's great. Oh, and Vic, if you're watching, Vic Taylor, you had super chatted for the kids to get a Schleich unicorn and a dinosaur. And so we went to Tractor Supply yesterday and they got their unicorn and their dinosaur. So Tova, Bodhi, what do you say to Vic?
Thank you. I named mine Sea-Vine.
Seavine. Bodhi, what do you say?
Thank you.
Here, turn and look at the microphone, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay. Christina, you're asking if anyone in my group got sick. No, we have been very fortunate in our area, and really there's only been a few cases, well, a few deaths, but really not that many cases in our area, so we're very lucky. Do you guys know anybody that was sick? No. Nobody? Mm-mm. No, and everybody here is pretty much like stayed at home. Nobody's really gone anywhere or done anything. Oh, Stella just left to poop. Nice. As you guys can't all see that. So, all right. So you guys are going to have to ask some questions here for us. So we're not just sitting here.
Okay, now she's not sitting on that blanket anymore.
Wait, so you know how Norlight got the coronavirus?
Yeah.
My aunt's the one that got it survived.
Oh, wow.
She's 9.
Wow. So one of the gals here, her aunt did get the coronavirus. She's 94 years old and she survived it. So that's a pretty big deal. Okay, so we're gonna pass a microphone around on this. Okay, we got a couple of questions. One is Tracy's asking, what is the best thing Brandy has taught you, and who rides which horse? Okay, I'm gonna pass it around. You want me to go this way? Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy.
My favorite thing that she's taught me is that you can never stop learning throughout your entire life. And I ride Nellie mainly.
My favorite thing that Brandy has taught me is that every horse is different and they all respond to cues that you give them differently, and you need to adjust your riding to make your cues more clear to the horse. And I ride Diego. I own Diego. I don't ride him. I own him.
You want to ride him?
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite thing is kind of everything that she's taught me. It's done a lot for me in my riding. And then I can ride everyone, but I have my own horse here, Bourbon.
My favorite thing that she taught me is probably leg yielding, a lot of that, and I mostly ride Petra and Annabelle.
Favorite thing that she's taught me is probably patience because I'm not very good at patience right now. So I've been working on it a lot, and I can ride really at anyone, but I like to ride Cinnamon or Petra the most.
Bodhi, do you want to tell the best thing that, let's see, what was the question? The best thing I've taught you?
And the horse that you usually ride? You don't want to do it?
No?
No.
Okay. You don't have to do it.
Your horse that you can tell the name of your horse.
Okay.
Just
So the best thing Brandy has taught me is confidence in myself and the horse.
It's okay, bye. I'm crying every second. It's okay. So Violet is the dear gal who has always leased Miss Kitty. So when I talked so much about Miss Kitty and how I was trying to make sure to keep her going, that's why. So
she just misses Miss Kitty.
yeah, we all miss Miss Kitty. We miss her very much.
5 minutes and I'm already crying.
It's okay. It's okay. Tova, you want to tell what's the best thing I've taught you?
Yep. The best thing that my mom has taught me is not saying that I can't do something and using your leg for if you need a whip, that's fine, but using your leg most of the time. I'm just like Daisy Sassy, but my most horse that I ride is my horse bear.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Huh?
Someone was wondering what our names are.
What everybody's names are? Okay, we'll go around and we'll say that again.
We can say like my name's Tova.
Yeah.
I'm 6th grade and or like if we're Lisa or something like that.
Yeah. Well, we'll go around now. And so here's another one. So Tracy, don't worry. Because Tracy said didn't want to make anyone cry. Don't worry, because there's been a lot of that going on around here, and I think my kids have been consoling me more than I've had to console them the last few days. So this is all good. We're all open around here. Okay, so the weather here right now is like the perfect day. It's like mid-70s. Oh, there goes Stella. It's like mid-70s. We get a duck waddling over here now too. Mid-70s, gentle breeze, little clouds, little sun. It's just beautiful. So this is a perfect day. So, so what did I see here though? Okay, is Brandy super strict? Okay, so we'll send this around. So everybody's got to say their name and tell if I'm super strict.
I don't know what strict means.
Strict means tough. Am I tough?
Yes.
Like, just wait till it comes around, baby. Which horse? Okay, so which horse is the hardest to ride, or is there a horse that challenges you the most? And then am I strict? Okay.
Do I have to go?
Oh, whoa. My name's Beck. I don't think Brandy's strict. I think she has the rules in place that help us stay safe. So I don't think she's strict. What was the other one?
What horse is the hardest to ride or has challenged you most?
Nellie has challenged me the most because when I started riding her, actually, it's probably Moose.
Yeah, Moose was the most challenging
Yeah.
by far.
Yeah, Moose had a lot of issues in the beginning.
Always.
Yeah.
You got her?
I had her underneath me.
Okay, yeah. Here's Carly.
Okay. I'm Carly. I don't think Brandy is strict, but when I was younger, I used to do a lot of things that probably weren't the smartest things to do around horses, which involved me falling off a lot. So most of the rules Brandy has in place is because of things I used to do. So, no, I don't think she's strict. She just has everyone's safety in mind. They're over there. The horse that has taught me the most, though, is definitely Diego. I got him when he was young, and I first started expanding my discipline choices and whatnot. And
Disagree with you.
you, Muffin?
Yeah.
Oh, Muffin. I forgot about Muffin. So I don't know if any of you know this, but Muffin used to be my pony. And basically every time I rode, I ended up on the ground because a green horse and a green rider do not go well together. But thankfully, Brandy was able to take her, and now I still get to ride her. So,
Can I see that real quick? That's okay. Rex, thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
yeah, so that's all I have to say. Lily, your turn.
Oh. Tracy says so. Brandy has been watched you all then.
Stella, no.
I'm Lily, and Brandy's not really strict. She can be. She's made me cry like once.
I make everybody cry.
She's made me cry once, and it was kind of needed. Other than that, she's not really that bad. The horse that has challenged me the most that I ride is probably Bourbon, and challenge horse that I ride that Brandy has was probably Petra at first. And here's Michaela.
I'm Michaela, and I don't really think Brandy's strict. She just is when she has to be, like you're not doing something right or something like that. And probably the most challenging horse I've rode is probably Petra. My name is Tara.
Today so far. She's not
Wait.
really that bad.
Wait, what is it?
Do you think I'm strict, and what's the horse that has challenged you the most? Your name.
I did say my name. Okay. Wait, what is it again?
Am I strict?
No, unless you could get hurt. And then the horse that challenged me the most is probably Annabelle, or yeah, at the beginning.
And who's you? Okay, you did the horse. Okay, what do you don't want to go? Okay.
Toba, do you want to go?
Yes.
Okay.
You go first. Yes, you don't have to hold it down.
So I think my mom is strict because when there's like a horse that bucks a kid off, she works their butts off. So I think she's strict. My name's Tova, and
No, I'm just kidding. Don't say that.
and the most difficult horse I think I rode is, I think, Daisy. Daisy does not know how to canter straight, and she'll like fling her head around. So my mom has taught me a lot, and she has made me strong enough and confident enough so I can do that myself.
Yeah.
And then it's
Like,
I think it's my turn.
yep, it's your turn. Okay.
What's the question again?
Okay, am I strict? Violet's like, I'm the one sitting by her. I don't want to talk about it.
Sort of. Like, I'm sorry, but like,
It's cool because I'll tell everybody
Yeah.
my opinion too.
sort of. Like, it depends. Like, if there's,
What do you want to
it depends. And then what's the other ones?
What horse has taught you, or no, which horse has been the most challenging?
Probably Miss Kitty, just because she taught me so much
Someone's here real quick. I'm
and
gonna
was
go
very
check that out.
stubborn.
Okay, you go check that out.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Everyone, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oops. You okay, baby? Go ahead.
Here you go, Brandy.
Careful. Who is that? I have no idea.
Is that my? No.
I have no idea who it is.
Here's Michael.
Okay, somebody's here. Sorry, somebody's here. Okay. Let's see. So, I will give my opinion. Oh, somebody's here. Okay, I'm going to give my opinion on that in just a second. Somebody's here. I got to go. I'll be right back. So, Beck, you take over.
Hi.
You guys go ahead and ask questions.
Someone said,
Who's your favorite horse? My favorite horse is Nellie.
okay. Oh my gosh. My favorite horse is Muffin. I'll always have a little sweet spot for Muffin. She's still super fun to ride, even though I've definitely outgrown her.
My favorite horse to ride here is Lucky. I mean, I am pretty big on him, but yeah, Bourbon is he's okay right now.
My favorite horse is probably Annabelle or Muffin. So yeah.
My favorite horse is probably like Cinnamon or Annabelle.
My favorite horse is Miss Kitty.
Yes,
Yes, you mentioned that a few times.
Did he ask? What did they ask?
Who's your favorite horse?
I don't know. I have a couple favorites. Can I tell them? Yep. I'm gonna tell you all of my favorites. I don't know that many. Nika, Manzer, Bear, Daisy, Lucky, and which one of those? Yep. And
Are you naming?
I spent 10 minutes trying to get that. And Petra.
Okay.
And Petra.
Is it Vi's turn?
No, I already went.
Okay. So, that is so cute. I just got to tell you guys. So somebody just dropped off a plant for us. So that was very nice. And I brought it inside, and Bodie sees it, and he goes, "Aw, that's cute." Aw, he's so sweet. But yeah, very thoughtful. I didn't open the card to see who it's from yet, but okay. So I'm gonna, now that I'm huffing and puffing from running to the house. So as far as me being strict, I'm gonna elaborate on that a little bit, okay? So I think that the most important thing with animals and with kids is there needs to be structure, discipline, and kindness. And I think that with kids, I think honesty is incredibly important, and a lot of people are not honest with kids. I am all about, if you've been watching my channel for some time, you know that I speak my mind and I tell it how it is. And I think that when you sugarcoat things for kids, same with horses, if you try to prevent, let me see, if you coddle a horse or you coddle a kid, I don't think that that is fair for them and that they're going to grow enough. So yes, I do believe that I'm strict, but I think that it's in a good way, if that makes any sense at all. I am definitely known to make people cry, and I don't do it on purpose. And I'm going to tell this about Danny the horse girl, because this is actually really funny. So if you don't know Danny the horse girl, check her channel. But Danny's been a student of mine for many, many years, and her mom's one of my best friends. And Danny would come for lessons. Oh gosh, I can't even remember the age range, but for a very long time. Just recently she stopped doing this, but Danny would cry during every lesson. And then they get in the car and be on their way home, and she's like, "Oh man, that was such a great lesson." And her mom's like, "Really? You cried the whole time?" And she's like, "Well, I know, but it was hard." And that's the thing is like I know these kids are capable of doing stuff, and I don't think people give kids enough credit. And realize that they are as capable as they are, and I see it. And so if they tell me they can't do it, I push them until they realize that they can do it themselves. If that makes sense.
That's strict.
That's strict, yeah, sure. Tova says that's strict. Okay, so now challenging horses. So somebody asked about challenging horses. I have one. I've had a couple. My most challenging horse, emotionally challenging horse is Ona. And you guys will see a lot about Ona when I'm ready for like to show you everything about Ona, I guess. But I'll get to her soon and kind of go over all that. But she mentally challenges me more than any horse I've ever worked with, and it's a very hard thing to work through. But she's taught me so much. And second one too is Sally. Sally has been so hard, but in a good way. So she's really tested my patience and helped me become more patient and me to be much, much better with working with horses by working with her. Okay, so moving on. Favorite activity to do at the barn. That's a good one.
Cleaning the litter box.
Favorite activity? Are you kidding? You guys, I don't know if you guys just heard what everybody just said, but okay, Carly and Beck over here like stacking hay, and Tova's like cleaning the litter box. Okay, so
My favorite activity is horse camp. Spraying people with spraying people
yeah, when I
and
get
being
sprayed.
sprayed
Oops.
by hoses.
Sorry. I just declined whoever called you.
Hey, it's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna pass it around for a minute then, and favorite activity at the barn. Oh. 731.
I have no idea who that is. Okay. I love when I'm giving lessons and I just spray kids with a hose.
Oh, that's fun. I love that.
It is. Because they all get all worried and I'm like, you're good. And the horses are usually good too. But it's really
We
funny.
need to do a video just on that.
Do you know what? Doing riding on a horse and then she'll go
Let him go around. Let it go around.
My favorite activity at the barn is playing noodle tag. It gets really intense, kind of life-threatening sometimes, but it's super fun. But other than that, I also enjoy driving the tractor. It's my favorite.
My favorite activity, well, I like two. One of them's doing hay with Carly last night. It was super fun. And then another one is Stella. Another one is
She's got both of her. Oh,
doing hay. Doing hay with Beck is also fun. Those are my favorite.
My favorite thing is probably climbing on the hay with Brandy and the kids and Beck and figuring out what her next video is going to be.
Yeah.
My favorite thing to do is probably jumping and just hanging out with my friends.
Bodie's got snacks.
I have two favorite things. One is riding on, or when you guys drive the minis.
Oh yeah.
That's
Except for when you're wrecked. Except when you're wrecked.
except for when you fall off. That's not fun. And being sprayed by the hose. Oh yeah, I remember that.
I have a couple, quite a few.
Oh boy. A bit farther away from your mouth, honey. You're loud enough. You don't need it that close.
So, the first one is riding my horse all day. The second is riding my horse while being sprayed in the face by Beck. The other one is riding on the side by side and going as fast as I can, like my dad driving like a maniac. The other one is doing horse camp,
Is that good, baby?
and my other is chasing my brother around the yard and making him scream.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, my favorite activity is just riding. I like to ride. And this isn't horse related, but gardening. I absolutely love gardening. Yeah. So I just got a bunch more flowers. I bought hollyhocks. See, when I'm sad, I impulse buy plants. I have problems with that. So that's what I do to distract myself as I go and buy plants, and I do lots of gardening. And the kids and I will be out after dark gardening and planting things because that's what we do.
Last night you were at like midnight.
Yeah. So when I can't ride horses, I garden. Yep. So you guys think of funny stories you want to share, but I'm going to say this first. Okay. So live videos are going to be a little bit further apart now just because I'm not going to have time to do them as often, but I am going to try to keep them going. But I want to say this. So we've decided on a location for our outdoor arena, And this is kind of a surprise to everybody else here too, but I am going to start saving every single bit. So, well, let me say this first. You guys help me get the mic. You guys help me get the Pixum camera. They're out of stock right now, but I am getting a Pixum camera. So I have those things. So I'll have everything that I need to produce the kind of videos I want to produce. So the next thing that I'm going to be saving all of the super chat money for, or donations, is going towards putting in our outdoor arena. It's going to go down there in the big area, and it's going to be large enough to do jumping courses, full barrel patterns, and all the fun things that we really want to do that we don't get the opportunity to do because we don't have a large area to do it. So that's all the fun stuff. And I'm thinking that the barrels, yeah. I'm thinking that the area where the first area that we were originally going to put the outdoor arena, that's really not quite the right location for it. I think we're going to turn that into like a obstacle course playground thing where we do like the big tires that you can walk up and over, and do like a horse teeter-totter and all those kind of fun obstacles. I think that'll be really awesome. So just so you guys know, any of you that are super chatting, thank you so much. And that's what I'm going to start putting that towards, because that's going to be a huge, huge endeavor. Okay, so, oh boy, what's your favorite motto?
What's a motto? I should know this.
My favorite motto is, do your best until you know better, then do better.
Oh, so it's like a saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so Bella, you love hollyhocks. That's awesome. I love hollyhocks. I was so excited when I found them today, and I totally went overboard. And when I have them planted, I'll show you guys.
Mommy, can you hand it to me now?
No. Why do you want? Tova wants the mic. Tova. We're gonna pass it around. You guys try to think of, okay, so a favorite story. Do you guys have a favorite story or a funny story you want to share? Everybody think about that.
I have lots.
You have lots. So think of your favorite one. Go that way? Okay. Beck's like, I don't want to do it. So you guys think of your favorite story or funny story or your favorite saying, okay? Beck, or Beck, can I turn it off to you?
Yeah, I have a couple funny stories, but one is I was riding, well, we were, yeah, I think, who was driving?
I was driving.
Beck was driving the minis,
Beck should
and
be telling a story.
yeah, so
Beck will tell her version when Vi's done.
yeah, so we went up the driveway.
Well, it happened back there.
Oh, it happened.
That's when she came out from by the house.
Just
Oh,
tell
yeah.
your version in there.
Christina, thank you. Woohoo, we got a super chat.
And I don't know what happened, really.
To me. Okay, let me tell my version first. I'm in the arena and I hear all kinds of commotion going on outside, and I look out and Beck and Rosie are like screaming down the driveway. Not like vocally screaming, but they're flying down the driveway. And the look on Beck's face is like total control. She's totally in control, and she has like stone face, but you can tell things are not okay.
So what happened was,
And wait, too. Also, the girls were told, if at any point Beck tells you get out, you get out, because things can go. Driving is the most dangerous thing you can possibly do with horses. So, okay, all right, go ahead.
so I was walking around with Rosie around the yard, and at one point,
And it's a wagon.
we were in a wagon, and at one point I'd asked her to trot, and Rosie okay with that. We haven't cantered her much, so I wasn't cantering her yet, just because we haven't done that with everyone yet.
Don't eat poop.
But so we were back behind the house, and Stella comes running out from by the house, runs up, and at this point, so Rosie has blockers on, blinders on, and she's just trotting along. Stella comes up from behind her, nips at her heel, she flips out, takes off. So she's just tearing away, and I'm trying to hold her back. And we were still in the grass at this point. And I told the girls to jump out, and they're just like, what? I'm like, jump out. And then we had gotten onto the rocks. So I was like, okay.
They didn't jump out. They did not jump out.
We actually thought that it was like purposeful and we were going fast.
Say that again.
We thought it was purposeful and that
we were just going fast. So we were like, yeah.
She thought that they were just like having fun, going faster for fun.
Yeah.
So they did not jump out.
No. So we come up around the driveway, still on rocks, came down by the barn, and eventually they had dove out right by the barn, and I stopped like 20 feet later.
Well, they dove out because they saw the look on my face and realized that this was not on purpose. And so they jumped out of the back and barrel rolled down the driveway on gravel.
Yeah.
And then
remember that.
and then they stopped 20 feet later.
I think I was in there too.
Yeah, we just didn't hear you. I think you said something else, and we were like, okay, this is cool, this is fine. And then
And you're like, not fine, not fine.
And I just kind of plopped on the gravel. Like, I just kind of dragged myself.
Okay, I totally remember.
Wagon.
Rainy.
Ava.
It was rainy.
I remember
Did
this.
she stay in?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
She stayed in.
No, I had no one in the when I'd stopped.
Oh. I don't.
Okay.
I remember Rainy jumping off. I think right when you at the.
Yeah, I don't
bottom
remember.
of the- as soon as you got to the
Which way
bottom,
should we go?
Like at the arena.
You got a story, Car? Okay.
Well, it's not like a story. It's my favorite. One of my favorite things.
Yeah, I remember that story.
Oh,
like
boy.
it was yesterday.
Okay, one of my
I was in
favorite.
that car.
You were in the cart? Okay. One of my favorite memories was a couple, it's probably more than a couple Christmas parties ago, but every year we try to have a big Christmas party with all of people my age that I started riding with and all the younger girls and Beck's age and just everyone together. And we hooked sleds up to the horses and we were just running all out in the pastures. And even though you're getting sprayed in the face with ice and frozen horse poop, it was still a good time. And it's my favorite thing to do. And usually I'm away at college when everyone gets to have fun at the barn in the winter. But not anymore because I'm done with school. So now hopefully I can enjoy winters out here more. And my favorite motto is actually Brandy's little saying for her business. Simple steps to a solid foundation, because I feel that a lot of people make mountains out of molehills when it comes to doing things with horses, and if you take a step back and try to go about doing something with your horse in a different way and trying to make it as simple as possible, it clicks for them a lot more than trying to hammer something in their head when they're just not getting it. And it makes it a lot easier in the long run, and it makes your horse more well-rounded. Do you guys want to go?
What was the question?
So a good story and your favorite saying. And if you don't have one or the other, you can pass.
I don't have a motto, but I do have a fun story. I remember one time, it was me and Ava, and we were trying to do this thing where one of us was on the barrel at the end, and I was riding Tuffy, and then she went over there and ran, and then she tried to jump on there, and then she fell off. So that was a good memory.
I don't really have a fun story, but I do have a motto. It's just do it from Nike.
I don't really know, so.
You managed to land with both feet in the air when you fell off your horse.
Oh, okay, now that's what I was going to do. So,
Your first fall off.
So I was jumping and then on Cinnamon, and I kind of lost my stirrup, so I bounced up in the air, and then I just slid off. Cinnamon was still cantering, and I slid off and fell right next to the wall, and then my legs and my arms went straight up in the air, and I was perfectly fine, but it was just really funny.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit on you.
Do you have a story you want to tell?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm still.
You want to go?
So I have a saying. The saying. It's a rule here. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I have a really funny story. I wasn't actually part of it, but I was during it. So we're in the pasture, and we have a couple horses, and we have sleds, and people are there. We have lassos attached to them, and then the person that's riding the horses is holding them. and we're going around there, and then we see Nellie trotting along, and then there's like 3 people on Nellie. And then they come back and we're like, and then they're like, let's sled. And so we were on like toboggan, and we were getting pulled around. And then we went on this plastic sled, and then Madeline and Beck tried it out. And then like Beck or Madeline went cantering off the Nelly. And then I think it was Madeline that was on it. And it snapped in half, and the sled like flipped over, and there's a whole bunch of snow everywhere. There's like a whole bunch of snow everywhere. And I saw it say flip over.
Okay. So, I bring this story up. This isn't necessarily, it's funny now, because it happened a long time ago. But I bring it up a lot because I can see it happening before it happens, and so I want to prevent it in the future. But Carly was riding Diego, and we were at a fun show, and they had all kinds of I want to call them old school events that we used to do. So like Lily was saying, where you stand down on a barrel and somebody runs down and picks you up on their horse, runs back. Okay, so we used to have one when I was a kid called Monkey in the Tire. So there was a tire hanging. Oh, your phone's dead. So somebody just super chatted. Who super chatted, guys? Look and see who super chatted.
Shy Philly.
Thanks, Shy Philly. That's awesome. So anyway, when I was a kid, Monkey in the Tire, I remember I was like 7 or 8 years old, and I was dangling from a tire at this one arena that we used to go to, and I was teamed up with a woman on probably a 16-hand, this big quarter horse. His name was Trapper. She ran down, and I dropped out of that tire onto the back of her horse, and we ran out. And I'm thinking, I was Tova's age. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky that I survived my childhood and the things that I did on horses. But so the modified version of that event, okay, losing battery. The modified version of that event that you see at some rodeos and such is somebody will be standing on a barrel at the end of the arena, and it's basically like plug race or down and back, some people call it. So somebody runs down, picks you up, and then you run back. So Carly and she's one of my first students, basically. She's been riding with me since she was 5. I was 18 years old when we started giving her lessons, and now, gosh, she's a vet, and it's crazy to think that time has gone by that fast. But so Katie and Carly decide that they're going to do this event that you go down and stand on the barrel. So Katie goes down, stands on the barrel, and I told her, I said, would you at least take my helmet just in case? Because Carly's horse Diego is fast. So Carly runs down there, picks up Katie. They get almost back, and Diego just starts bucking. And oh my gosh, Katie flew off that horse and ended up with a concussion. And that is the worst knock on some wood. That's the worst injury I think I've ever seen. Horse related. Yeah, she did have to go to the hospital. But that's the worst injury that we've had, knock on wood, at our barn. It wasn't here, it was somewhere else, but within our group, horse related. So, but that story I tell people all the time because I've watched Beck be on the back of Diego trotting along with Madeline one time. You guys are just giggling, having a good time, and I'm like, girls, you're gonna die. He's gonna launch you off because horses who are very comfortable riding bareback are worth their weight in gold, and it takes a lot to get them that way because horses' flanks are a very sensitive area, and if your legs are back a little bit too far, basically your legs turn into a bucking strap, and that horse gets very uncomfortable and wants to buck you off.
I feel like
So
Garvin would be the one to do that in the future.
he might do that. So, but anyway, so that's a story that I will never forget. Okay. See you later, Rex. Thanks so much for joining in.
Now can we show
Appreciate
our
it.
puppies? Can we show our animals? Can we bring our animals up to the camera thing?
What's that?
Can we bring our animals up to the camera?
Okay, do you guys want to see the puppies up close?
Can I go first?
You lost your chicken. Okay, Tova's going to bring Cinder up and show her. So Tova, remember you can't talk because they can't hear you.
I'm gonna go get food.
Okay,
I need food.
you go get food. Vi's going to get food because she always needs food. So Tova, that's a little too close. So Cinder is doing really good. She loves being a barn dog when she is allowed out in the barn. She's just awesome. She's the best puppy. Just love her. Okay, let's bring up another one.
Go ahead, Michaela.
And this is Mitzi.
Back up a little bit.
It's so funny. There's a delay on here, so it's weird to watch it. Oh, she's so cute. Look at her eyes. She has like droopy face. Huh? It's not Michaela's puppy. It's Beck's puppy. Beck just got her yesterday. Okay, let's show
Go back.
I realized
Nala.
I didn't eat lunch or breakfast.
Look at Nala. She's so cute. So we've got all these adorable puppies around here. Oh my gosh, we're having so much fun with these puppies. So they're all having fun. And then Stella's the old lady of the bunch. Oh, so cute. Okay. So thank you guys so much for being part of this live stream video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a comment. Let us know if you want to see more videos like this one. And we'll see what we can do. No, not today. Not today, yeah. So you guys stay tuned and we'll have another video coming soon. And those of you who are members, so there's a new feature on my channel. It's new in the last month. It's video memberships. So right next to the subscribe button, there's a join button. So if you're interested in watching more detailed videos about horse training, I'll be putting a lot of videos on there just showing basically the whole process of horse training. I know not a lot of people like to watch that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm making that for members only. So if you want to watch all the training, go ahead and check that out. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Well, until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.